Yo. Yeah. So I want to talk to you today about this shirt. So this shirt is a mixture of embroidery and DTF. And yes, this piece is one full image all the way across. This is connected to this. If you can see right there, see it? This actually is a part of the image. This piece is actually on here. So when I printed this whole thing, it came out as this thing came printed, and then this is all one image all across the bottom. All right. Then the embroider, this is embroidery. This piece right here, all of that. So this little black line, yeah, that's all embroidery, right? And then the hand is complete embroidery, all of it. There, the hand is actually embroidery, all of this, all the red nails and everything. Why I went with a black hand and then red nails, I don't know. I just wanted to. I really didn't care. I honestly didn't think it was. To be totally honest with you, this was the actual first time. I never did anything like this. This is the first time I've tried this, and it came out perfect the first time. I have to make some changes because next time I'll do one or try to do one, I'll hopefully my crazy head takes me to, or tells me to, not takes me, but tell me to show you how to design something, like how to make something like this possible. Another thing I want to say too is embroidery. Let me get it straight. In the group, someone just said that they want to get into embroidery. I want to get embroidery so bad or something like that, he said. And let me explain something to y'all. Everybody keeps saying embroidery is easy. Oh, embroidery is easy, just buy a machine, No. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I refuse to lie to you. Embroidery is not hard. There's times when it is hard, frustrating, and you want to just beat your head against a wall and hopefully something magically happens. It's more on the easier side of things once you learn it. And that is the absolute key to that statement. Embroidery is easy after you learn it. And the learning curve goes kind of like this. Shoot, and straight up a cliff. Let me say it again. The learning curve for embroidery is like that. Straight up a freaking cliff. I don't want you to get into embroidery and start you getting frustrated. And there was this one person's video I watch. Every now and then I just watch random stuff, and every so often I'll come across somebody doing DTF or embroidery or something. I'll just watch it just to watch their videos, and then I give them a thumbs up or whatever. But this person, they were literally crying almost the whole video that they want to give up and all the other stuff. Because embroidery is that complicated. Let me get to that part eventually. Embroidery is not easy. Not easy when you're just starting out. It's not remotely easy. It's extremely complicated. That's the problem with embroidery that nobody wants to talk to you about. Embroidery is a very, very, very complicated thing. Every little thing, when I mean every little thing, every single thing matters. After you learn it, it gets easy. Just like everything else in life. You learn something, after a while it gets simple because you've been doing it for a while. Same thing in embroidery. Because they're doing embroidery for a while, they know most of the ins and outs. You don't know anything about embroidery. Don't let them con you think it's easy. It's not easy. It's absolutely freaking complicated. It's so complicated. Y'all see me in my machine all the time. I just want to throw it out the window. And if the machine have a problem, like my machine had a problem, still have a problem, but I'll get into that in some other video. If your machine have a problem, it makes it exponentially harder because you think you're the one screwing up when it's not you screwing up, it's your machine screwing up. I'm telling you, it's complicated. And the learning curve is like that. For me, because I was self-taught, I barely, I maybe watched like 2 or 3 videos just to get the grasp, like just the bare minimum of the information. And I don't do it. I just want to know for instance, the difference between a satin stitch and a run stitch. I don't know what the hell that was. Only way to find that information was to read a book or read the information or find it. And I watched one or 2 videos just to get an idea what a run stitch is, or a satin stitch, a cross stitch. I forget, there's another type of stitch. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Complicated. So you have to learn each one, what each one does, how wide the stitch is, how complicated. Not hard, but complicated. Once you learn all that stuff, then it gets easy. So don't let nobody tell you no nonsense about embroidery is easy. It's not easy. It's complicated when you just get started. For me, my learning curve, because I didn't really have any mentor, my learning curve was like that. So at some point I was hanging out, trying to figure stuff out, driving myself absolutely insane. There's days you see so much of my videos where I just wanted to throw the machine out the window. And the machine was the one that's messing up. It wasn't me as much. Things I was doing, I thought, why is it not working? Come to find out, the machine wasn't working properly. And again, it's still not working like it's supposed to. But now I know there's a problem with the machine. I have to adjust my way of doing things and adjust my way of processing information and doing stuff. Again, if you have a messed up machine, try to get it replaced. I'm not gonna try to pretend. Just try and get the damn thing replaced, okay? Because it's even more complicated. But because I like the challenge, I'm not gonna replace it. I'd like to, but I'm not gonna go through the hassle. I just don't want to deal with it. I got some of the stuff fixed on it, but there's still issues with it. Could be worse. So I just want to let y'all know, embroidery is not easy. It's not easy. There's nothing easy about it when you're just starting to learn. After you learn, which can take up to a year. Let me give you a real window. Can take up to a year. After that time, then stuff will start getting easy, because first you have to learn the stuff, then you have to start remembering the stuff, and then it starts getting easier. And every time you try to do something new, same problem. Gets hard, then it gets easy. You're gonna keep doing hard and easy. You're gonna fluctuate between, and again, I keep saying hard, but it's not hard, it's complicated. All right? The complications just get worse. Something like this took me a minute to figure it out. I had to go back and forth. This, I couldn't get anybody else to do this. And that's another thing. If you don't do your own digitizing, which is take a file, the image, and turn it into an embroidery file, you're gonna have to pay somebody else to do that. Like I said, it's not. Nothing about it is just simple. Let me use the word simple instead of easy. It's not. None of it is simple. It's just complicated stuff. It's all complicated. Everything creates a problem. You get a file from someone who designed a file for you, and because they use a program that wasn't meant to make the file in the way your machine reads it, you have to get an off-brand type file, and then you put it in the machine, and they can't adjust the file more than just make it bigger, smaller. And when I say complicated, I mean complicated. I'm not playing around with the complication part. All right? Digitizing is a whole different thing. Running the machine's a whole different thing. If the files are not, if you get a design file from wherever, and it's not done properly, you start stitching out, and you're like, why is it not stitching properly? The file wasn't done properly. The machine don't know what the hell to do with half the stitches in there. You have to put jump stitches, cross. When I tell you, man, y'all, it's just complicated. Just keep that in mind before you get into embroidery. All right. So you know what you're gonna set. You're setting yourself up so you don't fail. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. It's not easy. Sorry, it's not simple. It's complicated. And as long as you keep that in mind, that when you get into embroidery, you know you're gonna have to deal with the complications that come with it. You won't fail or give up. I've seen a lot of people give up, and oh, my machine's just sitting there and I'm not using it. Why you're not using it? It's not easy, or I can't figure it out, or whatever the deal is. That's why. So before you get into embroidery, the first thing I would tell you to do, first note, find out where you're going to get your embroidery files from, because that's truly the crux of the entire thing. Okay, that's the icing on the cake. Where are you going to get your files from? That is to me, that's the first step. That's something I didn't even know. Okay, I really should save this for another video, but oh well. So when you get into embroidery, the first thing you want to do is learn where you're getting your files from. Once you figure out what files you're going to get, which files are available to you, then you kind of want to figure out the machine you want to get. Right? So files first, machine second. Why do files matter so much? You want to be able to manipulate these files. I mean, you really want to be able to manipulate these files. A lot of the places I've seen that sell files, they sell them like specific sizes, and sometimes that won't fit your bill. Sometimes you want to be able to manipulate that file a little bit, just to get it, to fit your design, your area you're putting it in, right? So if you're not able to manipulate that file properly, it's gonna create problems. It's going to make it either stitch too wide, or to change how the stitching going, and then it boggles up on your clothes. Like I said, I can sit here and make this video for like 10 hours, and I still probably wouldn't come close to half the stuff you're going to need to know. That's how it's just complicated. It's a lot. Let me show it to you. Your backing matter, the thread matter, the bobbin matter, the bobbin type matter. Some machines don't want to use certain type of bobbins. Your bobbin case, you have to. Just know that when you get into embroidery, and like I said, I have to make another video, and I probably have to sit down with some. Hopefully, I can find somebody to get on a live or sit down, and we can sit down and talk about what you need to get into embroidery. Because it really is quite a lot. I didn't even know you need. That's another thing. You need a tool for everything. You need tools for everything. Yeah. It's not simple. Extremely complicated. But once you get there, you're all right. So just yeah. All right. So if I ever get a chance to, I'll record how to do. I'll sit down from start to finish how to make something like this. Like I said, this is DTF. That's DTF. That's embroidery. And the thread around that black line around here, that's all embroidery, all the way across. All right. So till next time. Peace.